Welcome. What's up, everyone? What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. That's right, baby. Cino's back. Cino's back. What? Feels good. Now, in these times, well, at least to me, there's a lot of people out there trying to act like they me. I'll help you out. Here's what you do. You gonna need a YNs, cause that's our verb diction. Now, let's look into what's actually transpiring here. No, I am not excited about. Yes, I did win money. Thank you very much. I did bet the Denver Nuggets. I think the Nuggets was a better team than them all the way around, as they have nobody that can deal with Joker. I told you he's going to be a force to deal with. Um, Now, here's the thing. Anthony Davis re-aggravated his right Achilles, and it's some swelling there, and he's going to get an MRI on Monday. Normally, when you have an Achilles injury, period, you should not be playing for at least a couple of weeks, if not longer. Because that means that your Achilles is probably inflamed, and you probably need 4 to 5 weeks of no basketball playing at all. Now, the Laker fans are all shook up. They crying. You see them, they whining already. What are we gonna do? They got all the memes like, everybody is like, it's a memorial. You have not even heard the prognosis yet. But we told you this was going to happen. And the reason we told you this was going to happen was very simple. The reason was AD is brittle. I told you, I'm not wishing bad on the man, but I don't know if he's gonna make the whole season. He might end up being out when you got an Achilles injury and you're out. That don't normally fare well for you. When someone has like, his Achilles, Achilles is a little sore. It's not a good thing. Plus, this guy's been having a terrible year. Let's not forget that. This has been a very dismal year for Anthony Davis. Free throws are down tremendously. Field goal percentage is down tremendously. Rebounding, his whole aggressiveness is not even there at all. It's non-existent. It's like he's trying to play himself into shape, and it's not going well. Hit the like button. Now, I know the league don't like me. I know the people that follow him ain't going to like me. We know that, but all we do is give you guys the truth. And they don't like it, too bad. We're doing our jobs. We're delivering the real, and we're giving people what's real. We're giving them what they want, the truth. We're telling it to you like it is, and that's that. Cino didn't miss a beat all day. From Screen Fiend, One Crack News, Patreon, Carcino for Life channel, everything. Not to mention, last night I was in Florida, 2 different cities in Florida, kicking it in the club all night, hitting airplanes, flying back, getting in the car, going through a blizzard, still getting here, and still hasn't missed a beat. Pat on the back to myself for the grind, for those people who tell me, I couldn't find the time. I can't find any time. They can't find the time. Just tell them what all I went through in a day. Y'all know because y'all was in the chats. Y'all seen me do it. Oh, LB want to talk about one thing. Meek Mill ain't fell off. And how you gonna say Meek ain't had a hot song? I was like, it was like, yeah, LB was in that comment section. Hot. LB was on the next live stream. That's what I want to address. Hit the like button, good people. And go move out to Tampa. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, it would be cool, but I never escaped my parents. But now everybody here got to see all this Buck swag. See, having Buck swag in Tampa, that's like, so having Buck swag out here, it's a whole new world. Now, we're not bragging or happy that AD is hurt. I want them to have all the full unit on the court. So if they lose, we already know the excuse. Man, if we had AD, y'all lucky AD got hurt. Man, AD was there, man. We had AD. Other players that lost players on their team. The Miami Heat team got hurt. First game of the series, everybody hurt. And we was like, man, if they'd have had Bam didn't play 2 games in the finals and this and that. Oh, yeah, y'all go with the excuses. So, once again, so while all y'all crying and telling me, Cino, you said reporting this title, it's fake news. How is it fake news? Is this dude okay? Huh? You must wanted that attention. That's all you wanted? Oh, yeah, CP. CP for the loss. Woo! It's called championship swag. Something that y'all don't know about no more. Oh, yeah. The real team got it. Oh yeah, now here everybody get to see it and marvel at the Tampa Bay swag. Oh, I'm gonna wear my Brady jersey every time I go to the casino. And I'm gonna go in Wisconsin again, and I'm gonna have my Brady jersey on, and they're gonna be like, "That's that dude again." How y'all keep letting him in? That's right. We going for two. And ain't no running back. Nah, that's Kansas. That's some Kansas City bull. We ain't running it back. We going for two. And we're gonna keep going. Now, my thing is, now it's on Bron. Come on, Bron. You the king, right? No AD. You don't need him. You good to go. Now, the biggest question is, why did the Lakers play Anthony Davis? When his Achilles was hurt in the last game, and I told people, I said, whoa, his Achilles been bothering him. He was sitting out because his Achilles is bothering him. Why would you put your primetime player, who you just signed a massive contract with? I mean, a massive contract for Anthony Davis. You signed it already. Now, this guy has been getting up off the ground. I don't know how many times since he's been a Laker. It's been his finger. It's been his knee. It's been his ankle. It's been his foot. It's been his toe. It's been everything about him. Mm-hmm. No, I want to know, what is he going to do now? When Kawhi Leonard didn't have Paul George, when Paul George didn't have Kawhi, now nobody cares. Only when LeBron don't have somebody do people fall on the floor and start kicking the floor. What do we gotta do? LeBron needs help. We need Bradley Beal. Oh, you know the league is gonna rally to do something. The games are gonna get even worse. But I like the way Denver just beat the living crap out of the Lakers tonight, because they just know they're the better team. I guess LeBron didn't have the energy tonight. Lakers gonna trade to get Ben Simmons. Jeff, if they do that, they're the stupidest team in America. Which they already pretty much is, but they'll be even dumber. That's like trying to get Lonzo Ball back or something. I'd be like, what? Why? Joel Embiid been winning in spite of him. They basically told him, look, all we need from you, bro, is can you get us a triple-double? That's it. Just play a little D. That's all we need from you. Can you just do that? Give us 10, 10, and 10. We good. Can you do that? Can you do that? Damn. Help somebody out around here. I mean, they put you in the commercial with me, and I don't know why. Averaging a whopping, 13 points a game? Woo, Ben Simmons. He's so much like Giannis. I'm never going to lay that down. Congratulations, Sean, for putting that in my head for the rest of my life. Never going to lay that down. I'm not used to this weather yet. I'm used to palm trees. No notification, that's all right. You follow my Twitter, you'll never miss anything. Never miss it, bro. Well, here's the thing. If LeBron James ratings drop, he'll call EA Sports. For real. He's done that before. When his rating dropped, got on the phone. Hey, you can't drop somebody because I didn't even play. You don't even know what happened tonight. No, I could have scored like 30 tonight. You don't drop my rating because of that. You got to look at the game and the situation. If you're going to do is just start dropping ratings. Yeah, he be on the phone with EA Sports. Nobody's happy AD is hurt. What I'm saying is this failure is on the Los Angeles Lakers. They're responsible for this. Because it's just like when the Golden State Warriors and Kevin Durant said, no, I want to play in the NBA Finals, and he came back. That was a Kevin Durant decision. But they should have shut it down completely. Golden State should have shut that down completely. Oh, thanks, Colton. Colton like that Super Bowl swag. Super Bowl swag. Super Bowl swag. Super Bowl swag. That's how we do it. We don't need to brag. Super Bowl swag. Roger, you said what? No, I mean, to us, the failure's on the Lakers. I'm glad they got egg on their face because it highlights the stupidity that their organization is. If they really cared about Anthony Davis being their number one highest paid person on the team, he makes more money than LeBron. Now, if this person is on your team and you paying Anthony Davis all this money to be your future, this ain't just for this season. He's the future. And you're paying him all this money to be your future, all this money. Now think about it. As soon as he got the money, he got out of shape. Yeah, he got the money, he got out of shape, and he never was the same. What's up?
What's up?
I can't hear.
Man,
Frank.
about time you got me backstage like Showtime at the Apollo. I'm ready to hit the log, get in here, do my thing.
Yeah, man. How's that?
Anthony Davis hurt his butthole. Like, what happened to Anthony Davis?
Well, Anthony Davis hurt his right Achilles a few days ago. It was sore. He sat out a game. You know, he wasn't feeling good, man. Like his movement has been terrible. All season long, he's been out of shape. The quick turnaround for him has really ruined him. Remember when Draymond Green was like, man, that's an NBA superstar, man. When I saw him, I was like, man, he is like not in shape. And I'm not used to seeing this guy not in shape. He was talking about him. He's talking about Anthony Davis.
Right.
Damn.
So Anthony Davis was that person. Everybody thought he was talking about Luka. And he was like, no, he wasn't talking about Luka. He wasn't talking about no other player, but he ain't named the player, but everybody know the person. I'm here to let y'all know that person was Anthony Davis.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Brittle body Anthony Davis. Yeah.
Right. His own clutch sports guy.
Yeah.
So he wasn't used to seeing it. And he told him it was the Bucks that did him in.
Was the Ruffles
Man,
and
as
the
soon as
red
he
wine.
went out, LeBron quit. He just deflated. You know what I'm saying? He had about 17, 18 points. After that, he had what, one?
Right. He just conceded the game because Denver wanted to beat them so bad. Denver wanted to beat them into the ground.
Yeah, he's always quitting on the team.
Oh, yeah. It was beautiful to watch, man. It was beautiful to watch. You know what I mean? Denver just outplayed them, out hustled them. It was beautiful.
Yo, what's up, Jamaica? Jamaica, I can't hear you.
Hey,
Jamaican Mafia, your audio kind of messed up.
But I'm glad that daggone AD has. I'm glad AD is injured because now it's going to show how much of a bum LeBron James is.
I mean, but this is when the league gonna turn around and start doing some extra stuff. So you get to see all of it live. And LB showed up. We got 2 T's in here. What's going on around here today?
Oh, who's frauding, Doug? Who is frauding?
I don't know.
Listen, Doug.
Yeah, Doug, we got an imposter.
Who's the real T?
Which one is smoking the Duhan right now?
Who on the Duhan? Who on the Natalie?
Right, who on the Natalie? Exactly. Who on the Natalie? Who on the Natalie?
Duhan check, Doug. Duhan check.
All right. That's T.
All right. Now the one that's right next to LB, get out. Yeah.
You know what time it is,
Oh no,
man.
that's T2. Look like he fell asleep.
That's funny.
Nah, there ain't nobody snoring.
That's funny. He got out.
I'm still in I'm still like
He was trying to troll. He was trying to troll.
Hey, hold on, LB. I know you want to get to the rat and to the bunny hopper, but can we stay on the basketball for a little
I ain't bringing that up.
Let's stay on the basketball for a little
All right, good.
I started already, huh?
I said I'll bring that up
already.
later. I'll bring that up later because I just
Bring
seen.
that up later.
Yeah, I'll bring that up later.
All right, but
I just looked at the freestyle that he just did. So I was like,
The rat in the bunny house.
We'll get to it later, yeah. But anyway,
Anthony Davis out for the year.
It's a possibility. It's a very
Might as
haven't
well
seen-
be.
I haven't
Ain't
watched
done
a
nothing so
basketball
far.
game since the Super Bowl, dog. Like I haven't seen nothing. So I don't know
worry
what's
about
going
it, man.
on.
That basketball game, man.
I know
it's-
you been in them Tampa Bay strip clubs. You ain't been out. You know what I'm saying? You coming out the first time like
I wish I
Quagmire.
was.
Like
Yeah.
on Family Guy that time he came out with that super swole arm and stuff. You just coming out.
Man, I've been going 100 miles an hour, man. I done put out like 50 video. I done hit a plane. I'm back at the crib. I done did everything, man. I was like, dude, we've been busy.
Yep, now you back in negative degree
Made
weather
it back to the
Chicago,
shine,
man.
huh?
How's it feel?
Yeah,
Now
I'm
you
back
back
to
to
this, man.
Back in negative
to
degree
reality.
weather.
How does
in
reality
sunny
feel?
Chicago.
Right, reality.
I'm ready to get back over there, man. I had home
Yeah.
cooked meals. I'm like, man, I'm living good here. I'm like, I got lemon trees.
Yeah, I was enjoying them little late night crazy hood stories.
Oh yeah, that was
crack.
cool.
Man, it was what, man. I gotta tell you the other ones, man. Floridians are nuts. I'm gonna tell you that's gotta be the craziest bunch of people I probably have ever met. It's gotta be Floridian.
all the craziest.
You ain't saying nothing.
They
All of
crazy.
The sky is blue, dog. Florida people crazy. The sky is blue, dog.
I mean, they.
It's Florida. When the news media has like a segment on Florida by itself, then that's an issue, dog.
I mean, this dude coming out and he got a pickup truck. I mean, and a dog is just walking out and going in the store with him. I'm like, your dog can't walk in no store. What the hell? He's walking out with about 2 to 12 packs of Bud Ice. I'm like, who the heck drink Bud Ice?
Bud Ice.
Man,
Them Dub B's.
What, you mean Natty
Bud
Ice?
Ice.
Natty Ice.
Them Dub B's. White boys.
he was white. So yeah,
WBs.
Yeah, man.
I don't know nobody that drink Bud Ice.
Yeah, I have never.
I don't know what that is.
I have never heard of Bud Ice, though. Never heard of it.
Bud
Said
Ice.
never
Yeah,
heard
but
of
speaking of the WB, let's talk about this frog who thinks he's a prince or a king, LeBron James. You know what I mean?
Oh,
LeBron.
yeah.
Let's talk about
I
it.
mean,
Let's talk about
he
it.
quit tonight, and I saw it, and I knew he was gonna shut down once AD got hurt.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wanted out. You know, AD
Shut
hurt
down
that.
completely. It was Kyle Kuzma that was holding him down. He had a nice little nasty tip smash on Michael
Yeah,
Porter.
he did.
You know, I
You
think
know,
that was
Caruso
over
chipped
that.
in here and
I
there,
was
Schroeder
Michael
chipped
Porter.
in, but
That was
LeBron
over
checked out. LeBron was spaced out. He was trying to pass the ball. He wasn't trying to be aggressive. He wasn't
Yep.
looking to score. Nothing. Was turning the ball
Listen.
over left and right. He let the little short Italian dude look like a racehorse
Yeah, what's his
jockey or
name?
whatever. Steal the ball, go coast to
What's his
coast
name?
and lay it
Who
up.
did they play
What's his
today?
name? Capazzo. That's
Pazzo,
his name.
Kuzo.
Yeah,
Pazzo or
Pazzo.
something like that.
Who did they play today?
The Nuggets.
Y'all
Oh, they
know,
played the Nuggets.
y'all know AD soft, man. He just going to the back
yeah.
for some extra. He Humpty Dumpty, man. All the King's horses and all the King's men is about to put him back
Nah,
together
but
again. He'll be all right.
Ruffles.
I mean, he was
Ruffles.
about 20 pounds overweight going into the bubble.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
look at his belly and stuff, man. His jersey was stretched out. I'm like, damn. He wasn't even
That's
running
the-
down the court. He was just trotting. Like,
Oh,
That's
he
the
was
red
looking like
wine.
AD. He was looking like AD.
Yeah,
from
but he like
2K19.
skinny fat. You know what I'm saying? Like he just be smoking hella weed, just eating Cheetos, playing video games at the
Right.
crib. You know,
That's
just
what AD looked like in
Red
2K19.
wine.
he eating all them unsold damn Ruffles.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, the rough, yeah, the rough.
Yeah,
The
man.
red
Somebody
wine
got
and
to eat them
Ruffles.
shits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rich
he eating
Paul
too
gonna be like, look, AD, I'm billing you for that, man. That's money you eating, man.
Yeah, all them ruffles and too many tacos, man.
Listen,
The
man,
red
ain't nobody
wine.
gonna eat them.
Tacos.
Ain't nobody
Hey,
in the
red
streets
wine.
eating them. Somebody got to eat them.
Right.
Man,
Right.
all the Rich Paul car in the trunk of his car.
Hilarious.
Hell
yo.
no.
That's
So the
hilarious.
Ruffles. I'm like, no, you gonna be the highest paid Supermax player, and you slinging Ruffles.
Listen, man.
Slinging
You
ruffles.
want those lays of Doritos?
Exactly.
I'm like,
Lady
damn,
wasn't
Yeah,
available.
when it comes to chips, I
Even
only eat
Dak
Lay's,
Prescott got
Doritos,
Tostitos.
and
You know what I'm saying?
Tostitos.
right.
Ain't nobody
Tostitos.
ate no Ruffles since like '93.
He could at
I
least went
never
with
liked Ruffles
Grippo's
like
before
that.
Ruffles.
I never
Nobody
liked
like
Ruffles
Ruffles.
like
That's
that.
nobody. It's like chewing on your blue jeans. Or
I'd
something.
rather eat Utz chips, dog. I'd rather eat Utz chips, the UTZ chips. I'd rather eat those.
I have never. Oh,
Listen,
wow.
Dad, like eating
Those
one of
are
them.
like 25 cents a
them
bag in the
Catholic,
corner store.
I wanted Chris Adams super kick this chick, man. You know how you talking to a chick, you trying to rekindle some things, and y'all like, oh, flirt. Next thing you know, she got mad. I posted something about AD. She, hating on another fellow Chicago, and he just trying to do good. You hating on the Chicago? I'm like,
He's not from Chicago.
He's from
From
Chicago.
Naperville. He ain't from the Chi.
He's from Chicago.
Come
Take
on.
the L.
Right.
man.
Forget all
From
the
Chicago,
You
take
not
the
know about
L.
Chicago. Hush
real
up.
be
You hush up.
early. So you
Listen,
Take the L. That's what it
Yeah, hush
said.
up, bro. No, he is
Yep.
from Naperville.
y'all might have to eat
He's
that
still
one,
from
man.
Chicago.
Hush up.
Y'all might have to eat that one, Dad.
Claim him,
Man,
dog.
no, I ain't got to
Shit,
nothing.
And he's from
I
Southside.
don't claim it.
And he's from Southside.
hey, we
No,
claiming
bro, you
Tell
from
him
the
KG,
north.
the black Chicago delegation.
You can say whatever you want.
You're not from here.
Peoria.
You're not from here. Hush.
Real
You
quick.
just saying that because he grew up to be an NBA player, not a
KG from
kid.
here
You
now.
ain't from here. Hush.
KG is now
AD turned out to be a ball player, not a shooter, dog. But he's still from the South. But
They
he's
gonna
still from
swap
the South,
AD and Iguodala. AD is really from Springfield. Iguodala from Chicago now.
You might as well be, yeah.
right. We can switch it up.
Yeah, that's how it should be, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
take
Listen,
that
man,
L, dog. He's from Chicago.
if AD is done for the year, man, we can expect the season to end due to COVID.
All right.
It's over with, Dad.
So
It's
AD
over
was
with.
hurt for the year. What did he hurt?
Yeah,
He re-injured his Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
man.
he injured it a couple of days ago. Then he
It's
re-injured it to the
yeah.
point now it's like super swole. Like it's like
Oh,
real
man.
swollen. So this is
Blame.
what I'm saying. The Lakers, I'm like, if you're a super max player is having an Achilles injury less than a week ago, you don't play him.
exactly, bro. What kind
What
of
the hell are you doing? That's what
idiotic crap right now,
I'm
man?
happy about AD being hurt. He always hurt, so you don't need to even be happy about it. He stay on the floor.
Oh, so Clippers versus Nets? Is that a thing? That might be a thing then. Clippers versus Nets.
This just means LeBron has to take over, you know what I'm saying, and carry the team for the rest of the year, right?
Oh, Bum James is gonna have to show us, man.
You can't do that, T, bro. That's too much. That's too much weight and responsibility. You know what I'm saying? For him to step up and to lead a team without Anthony Davis, that's too much weight and responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Have Adam Silver put
So
on
I agree with you, T. You might as well just call the season right now. You know what I'm saying? Put a stick a fork in it. It's done.
You about to have
Listen,
Adam
he don't
Silver
want no.
put on
Listen, the
jersey.
last without AD, he doesn't make the playoffs.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Without
He's
AD,
no Steph Curry to where he can, lose his other co-part, like, Steph Curry's out with Klay Thompson and still propel his team to a playoff spot. LeBron cannot do that at all.
Exactly, dog. You know what I mean? He can't lead his team. You know what I mean? He can't wheel his team to the win. You know what I mean?
My thing is LeBron got a lot of pieces on the team to win. I'm like,
They're just gonna go to the playoffs.
I mean, he had pieces on the team to win when he was with the Lakers. But when Brandon Ingram was with the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram is an all-star, and LeBron activated playoff mode, and he went like 6-14 when that happened. He's not good enough to take other guys other than AD. He needs a horse to ride. You know what I'm saying? Up the mountains.
No, I ain't underestimating the Lakers, dog.
did Tom Brady ever have to say
not all the behind the scenes crap. Not all
LeBron
the
needs a donkey to ride up the mountain, bruh. With no AD, LeBron can't do it.
Who needs AD when you have Adam?
Tell him again.
You have
Uncle Frank.
AS. You have AS, dog. Adam Silver. What do you need AD?
He need a traveling circus to get up there.
Dog, you about to see referees call the most ridiculous calls in all the rest of the
Oh,
year.
please believe. Oh, please believe. Please
You know,
believe.
Yeah, we get ready. We
And then
just hear
speaking of the cause,
C-Mo
that brings
crying
up
from
why did they institute a fine for flopping if they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying,
They're not
execute
gonna
it?
actually use it.
If
Right.
somebody, they say if somebody gets caught, they could be fined, you know, $5,000, $10,000. Why are you letting these cats off with a warning?
Oh, I don't like.
Exactly.
I saw
Right.
this
Here's
video
the
What's
on
the
thing.
that, and I
point?
was like a little confused. I'm
It's
like, dog,
only
they
been
killed
5
Mark like
people.
8
It's
years
only
ago.
been 5 people that's been warned for even having a flopping rule. 5 people that's
5
got it.
people.
5 people in the last 3
Yeah, I
3
know.
years.
I know LaMelo Ball got it. You know what I'm saying? There was some other cats that have gotten it, but there's no point in having a rule if you only gonna single out Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying, and find him,
Exactly.
but you don't want to
The
find
the
right.
LeBron and Kyle
flopping
Kuzma
hasn't
You
when
don't
really.
they
want to
are
find the
blatantly
main
doing
person
it.
who's
You
been
know what I'm
flopping for the
saying?
longest.
He
The
had
Don't
about
forget
flopping
about those
hasn't
15
flagrant
really.
fouls
15
either.
to go.
The
It's the
flopping
fact,
thing hasn't really been strict since like 2013. Like that's the
man.
last
Don't
time.
forget
Like,
about the
that's been
flagrant
We
strict.
fouling
made
either.
that video, and everybody else then started making videos, putting up that clip, and they had to say something. The league felt they had to do something, so they like we gave a warning to Kyle Kuzma and LeBron.
Listen, man.
To make it
Exactly,
look like they're doing their job.
Supposedly.
because we was like, man, well, what's gonna happen here? Like
So
you
you got
always
AD hurt, Kevin Durant going for like
didn't
2
give LeBron
games.
that flagrant 2 where he straight up pushed my man out the air. You didn't give him a flagrant 2 for that. When he
Didn't get a
pushed
fine or nothing.
Oh yeah. When he puts Bridges on Phoenix and he did a backflip, almost broke his neck.
Right. He did a freaking Shawn
Oh,
Michaels.
I didn't even see that one. I
Yeah,
was
he
talking
did.
about the Joel Embiid.
No,
when he
no,
did
but I know the one
That
that Phil
one
talking about,
too.
man. He
That
flopped on
one
the
too.
floor and like, you know what I mean, did a little backflip like Shawn Michaels selling a big boot from Psycho Sid. You know what I mean? Like that.
Oh, the sweet chin.
Man, I was listening to
Some
AD.
sweet chin music.
I was cracking up on the plane. Man, AD. they
Brownies blames.
Yeah. You
The
won't
Brownies.
Yeah, I
rock
wasn't
it
even
with
watching the game because I don't want the Lakers to get my viewership. But it was like I was watching the Clipper game versus
Oh,
the
yeah.
Cavs, and they were blowing the Cavs out. So when I turned and I saw that AD was out, I was like, okay, let me tune in to see how LeBron handles this now that AD is out. I didn't see why AD went out. They just said
He
AD
quit.
was out, so I said, let me see LeBron take the reins. Let me see him step up versus Denver and shut Jamal Murray down, shut Jokic down, and elevate and perform. What? None of that. He shied away, back down like a little ussy that he is.
There
Right.
we go.
He tapped out. He tapped out.
Yep. Yep.
That's exactly what he
And
did.
what
He
we
couldn't-
saw.
He couldn't do without AD. He
He
couldn't.
completely shied away. As soon as AD went out, he only had that little split through where they did guard him in the second half. The third quarter, he was inactive, shined away. It was Kyle Kuzma that was putting in work. Schroeder was chipping in a little bit. Caruso would chip in, but it was
And
really Kyle Kuzma.
also
Then when he cut it to
man.
14, then he want to come back in like he's ready to do something. But Denver was too hot.
Exactly. But then
And
it
he
was
just
too
sat
late.
in the last game.
Then it was too late. Jamal Murray ended up getting off.
Well,
Jokic
Jokic just went
what I
triple
mean?
double.
They were
Yeah.
just rolling. They were rolling at that point. And plus that boy, what's his name? That Italian dude looking
Capazzo?
He got off.
Capazzo.
All because LeBron can't guard the perimeter. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. It was beautiful. Wonderful.
Even little Monte Morris was doing his thing.
Him too. Yeah, him too. Him too. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
so AD needs to sit down for about a month. Yeah, I mean, if it's not torn, he got to be out a month.
Right.
I'm deactivated. I mean, my thing is this: why? This is your future. You signed him with Supermax contract to be your future down the road for when LeBron is gone. You starting with AD as your center and building around him. You paying him more money than LeBron. So why the hell are you putting him out there, getting him hurt, bringing him back in the game? I would be like, no, we're letting you down. But that's because the Lakers training staff has always been terrible. They've always been terrible. Never had a good training staff.
That's what I said. I blame the training staff. I'm like, because you already saw the problems with
That's
the
why
Achilles.
Kobe had his own doctors. They messed Kobe up. Kobe was injured his knee and was sore, and they gave him some quick fix. Oh, you good? Next thing you know, he knew it. He's like, I was pushing too hard. I felt it was sore. Then it was gone. That was the game he tore it. He knew it because he was pushing hard those games.
Is that all the teams doctors are just Lakers are known for that?
No, that training staff they got has been horrible. And no matter who they bring in there, it's always a horrible trainer. I think when they had Chip Schaefer, that was probably the best trainer they had. And when Chip Schaefer was there, he was a guy who was good at his job and keeping everybody healthy as much as he could. That was back when they had when Phil was there. When for the first 3 championships they did, like back before he left. They had Chip Schaefer in there. And Chip was the guy. Then they started going with some other dudes that just weren't Chip Schaefer. Chip Schaefer did all the Bulls championship years, all 6. Chip Schaefer.
When that the guy was like a ball, they didn't have like a ball head or something.
No, that's Michael's personal trainer that you talking about. Yeah, that's Michael Jordan's personal trainer. Chip Schaefer is the team trainer for the Bulls. Then he came over to the Lakers. Now that guy was good. He made sure you was gonna be healthy, you was gonna play. If not, you was gonna sit down, but you was gonna make sure people was right before they was back on that court. You got hurt on the ball. Like, see, the Bulls players, they wasn't getting hurt. I was like, they was playing. And they was getting knocked to the floor. You got to get up and play. The only one that was hurt, Scotty. And that was because his feelings was hurt. They ain't paying me. I'm gonna get surgery at the end. I ain't finna ruin my summer. I'm gonna get surgery at the beginning of the year.
Man, feel like give me the ball. Man, speaking of Scotty, I feel bad for Scotty Jr. The youngsters at Vanderbilt playing in the SEC. He's balling, doing this thing. I feel bad for him because he got 2 sorry parents, man.
Oh yeah.
What did Scotty do? Scotty ain't do nothing.
What is mother?
His daddy is simp and his mama the biggest thought in the world. You know what I'm saying? He knows it all.
Key word, Scotty.
Simple as that. Scott's a simp pimpin', you know what I mean?
What is he supposed to do?
I think but that more than because I remember he's scoring like what over 30 points, 32 points.
I think he averaging like 20 something a game at Vanderbilt.
No, he averaged this month.
He hit it on Scotty's birthday.
No, he averaged 23. He averaged 23. So 46 field goals.
Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know.
Oh, he gonna know through the internet.
Yeah, some flip flops. Yeah, some Dookie flip flops.
Hey, Carter don't even care.
No, he don't care now.
Man, he let the trap back in the house.
Yeah, he let her
Which
back.
apparently means he does care. Because you let that heifer whore back in the house.
Right, you don't have to meet the kids.
I mean, when you have a child, it's different. Like if they had no attention, like no kids, no nothing, it's like different.
All right, CP back. He's back feeling better.
Hey, feel better, CP.
I see you at work. You gotta make that money back.
Like it's just getting out of hand. You have Bronny Jr. hitting on her like dog.
C-Pen gonna get there, man. That money gonna be there.
Win.
Yeah, I was in there. I was talking to Kansas City money. I'm like, this CP money.
Man, get out of here.
Oh man, spending that pen money.
Hey, like you say, listen, Doug.
Oh, God.
Like, go to CP. If you want to win, go to CP for the win, baby. That's what you got to do.
Hilarious.
Whatever, dog. Whatever.
You want Kansas City to go again?
Yo, man.
We're gonna go back.
Expect this for the next 12 months, dog.
He ready to lose it again.
C-Pen, this should be a lesson. That should be a lesson.
Y'all the Green Bay Packers of the AFC.
Oh, no, we need to see that jersey.
You ain't serious, You're not serious with that comment. Green Bay Packers of the AFC.
They are.
Stop it.
Be all right.
Stop
Just
it.
need to draft receivers, an offensive line, and the
Yeah,
defensive
it's
line.
over with, man. Yeah, man. We'll worry about that next.
I try to warn you. I try to warn you, Steven.
Man, it's over with next.
Man, whatever, dog. Tom
I
Brady.
told you don't bet. I told you don't bet on Tom Brady.
Backs are
The
regular.
NFL got what they wanted. The NFL got what they wanted. Well, anyway, let's talk about that bum, man. Let's talk about that bum tonight, man. That bum only had 3 points. That bum only had 3 points in the second half.
Yeah, that bum Mahomes.
You talking about Mahomes? You talking about
no, we ain't talking about Mahomes.
You talking about the honey badger?
We're not talking about Patrick Mahomes. Won't be Mahomes.
Nah,
LeBron James.
Yeah, we're talking about LeBron. There we go.
Start hanging around your boy. Once LeBron start hanging on him, my boy Patrick Mahomes.
Man, dog, I was disappointed, bro. I said, Patrick,
You got the Bron virus, dog. You got the Bron virus.
Dude, bro.
The look curse.
Yeah, the look curse.
Hey, didn't the Super Bowl? Didn't you see Drake in the commercial with him?
Bro, I was mad. I was mad. I said, "Oh hell no!"
You know, every time Drake rolls with somebody, they end up losing. Toronto.
When I seen that commercial, I said,
it's good to like not lose, dog.
He like 1-37, Drake.
I'm with Kentucky now. I'm a Kentucky fan. Kentucky just took the L, dog. Oh,
he had on Duke. He was rolling with Duke. Duke lost. Oh man, damn, Drake! Everybody you rolling with.
I was pissed off. I was pissed when I seen that commercial, man.
Yeah, man. It's the
curse. It was like, yeah, that's it. Y'all can't do nothing now. I remember one year he had on all the teams on his shirt. Yeah, Drake cursed this.
Don't wear Knicks jersey, dog. Please don't.
Somebody gonna win, so I can't curse all.
Don't wear I don't need to see Drake wear Knicks jersey or Nets jersey.
Oh, but no, you ain't got to worry about
you know that jersey
coming. It's already cursed.
Please.
Yeah, Kevin Durant in the video. Yeah, Kevin
the Knicks are
Durant
cursed
in the
already,
video.
dog.
Yeah, he had KD in the video. Then KD got COVID right after that. KD got COVID right after that, and Drake had to go get tested.
The curse and the Drake virus, man.
I think
I'm telling you, you gotta get your quarterback away from these people.
Like I still think that, like people,
Drake flu, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta get your quarterback away from these people.
I think Drake gave KD the Rona, then KD gave Kyrie the Rona.
The Patrick Price, right? The Patrick Price.
Yeah.
You see, don't worry about it. I got the Patrick Price.
Yeah, man. But seeing as how that old bum, you know what I mean, couldn't show up on his own, you know what I mean, couldn't will his own team to win. I can't wait to see what happens when he goes against Brooklyn, man. I can't wait for that.
Oh, he'll play that game.
It ain't even gonna be fun because I don't think KD's playing. I think KD's gone for like 2 more games.
Because KD's hurt.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't play.
KD's hurt.
I wouldn't be surprised if he faked the injury and wouldn't play.
You still got Harden and Kyrie, then LeBron. I mean, then you got LeBron.
Only way LeBron plays that game, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving are out for COVID protocol. They passed the elevator man or the doorman who was contacted COVID.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? They came within 12 feet of the doorman, so they can't play.
NBA better not pull that crap that they did with KD the other game where they pulled him out in the third quarter and all. If you do that,
that's the only way LeBron plays against the Nets. Other than that, LeBron's gonna sit out because he's gonna get embarrassed.
Yeah, he'll sit out.
Because if they approved him to play, then you snatching him out of the game in the middle of the game. People bet millions. It's like millions and millions of dollars betted on these games. So when you do that, the mob is, you dealing with a bunch of people's money. So you talking
about some betting integrity.
Right.
Integrity my ass.
Right. So that's when it became a real problem, when real people who was betting real money is like, hey, you messing up my parlay. This is part of my game. I got a $100,000 parlay on the line, and you screwing me up. So you doing that, you got a major problem. That's why the league had to correct that. Like, we can't do this no more because we messing up the betting lines. Whenever and they think teams don't care about the betting lines, oh yeah, they do. They controlled by it. They'll stupid
It's
anyway.
like they'll never get it. It's like, how stupid can you be? Market the whole entire NBA instead of just the Lakers.
That's why there's an injury report.
And that's the problem.
Too.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's why your views is low.
Knowledge of where to place their money. That's why there's an injury report. So the only team that used to have it was the only team that made sure that they had that injury report out. Just so the bettors would know exactly what's going on. And in the NBA, people, they try to conceal injuries. They didn't have to disclose them. Now they're saying, oh, you got to disclose it. If you got an injury, we got to know what it is. And that's only so that the bettors can have a fair shot of where to put their money. People were paying the refs. If y'all seen that movie with the referee who was, dirty, the one that got caught in the NBA, and he made that. Yeah, and he was saying how the stuff worked back there. People, they would ask and they would give like people they know bookies and tell them like if a superstar is hurt, like they really hurt.
I can't even find that movie. I still haven't watched it. I just seen the trailer. I still can't find the movie.
Oh, it's I forgot what's it called, like Foul Shot or something.
It's called Game Time, but I can't find the movie. Like it's like nowhere to be found. Like I can't find. I don't know where it's at.
You ain't gonna see that on HBO.
It ain't on HBO Max. I checked on Amazon. I checked on Netflix. I checked on everything.
As soon as that movie was out, man, I went there and saw how that was going down. I said, "Yep."
They didn't even play it in all the theaters. They played it in like limited theaters.
Yes, they did, and I went.
I couldn't even find it in North Carolina like that. They didn't play in the whole entire state.
Yeah, and the thing is, the NBA approved the movie. The NBA, they gave up their license and everything. The NBA logo is in there, everything. So the NBA approved of it. So they got a check.
Right.
So they knew what was going on. The Tim Donnelly story. And Tim Donnelly, the thing is that this would have still been going on if the dudes that he was dealing with wasn't stupid.
They was already being wiretapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just doing stupid stuff because he was doing coke like crazy. Like he was doing it for no reason, just doing coke all day. And him and his boy, they blowing all this money. They making millions of dollars. Games are fixed. They know exactly what's going on. I was like, dog, how you blow that?
He got caught in 2007, right?
Yeah, because the thing was though, he wasn't throwing the games. He know where they couldn't say it in the movie, but he's alluding to he knows where the NBA want the score to be. He knows, so he's saying, I know what they want. I'm gonna give them what they want anyway, but I'm just gonna let my boys know so they can bet.
Right.
So he already doing his job and doing what the league want. But the FBI noticed it because they monitor the bets. They see the lines. If they see the line jump just mysteriously, all of a sudden the line changing like dramatically before the game, people putting large amounts of money down. They're like, well, okay, now this is jumping. Now something's wrong. Somebody knows something. We gotta watch this. So they start watching who was reffing the games, and then his name was coming up. So they started getting him, and he wanted to get out, and they was like, get out. What the hell would you want to get out? So he was he was done. He wasn't even doing it no more. He was like, I'm out. I ain't doing it. And when the whole raid came down, he was done. And then they didn't have nothing on him. All he had to do was just go up there and say, his guys did everything right. They came at them. They threw the book. They was nope. Said nothing. All Tim Donnelly had to do was go on the stand and not say nothing. He would have been fine. He would have never done no jail time, nothing in the world. He walks away, but he was like, I want to be honest. These guys colluded with me. I'm like, what the hell?
Nick, chicken under pressure.
Dude, the way his boys looked at
cracked
him.
under pressure.
Dude, the dude ready to knock him in the face. The dude jumped up like, what? Like, this dude lying.
It got to him, man. He couldn't handle it.
Pressure
Oh, his dad.
What is up with white people in pressure,
Guilty
dog?
conscience, I guess.
I don't know. That's why you can't really tell them nothing.
It's like when Elon Musk left Brotherhood CEO like the other week. Like he just under this break, dog. Like,
and he was like, disgrace. He was you can't disgrace the name. Don't disgrace my name again. You disgrace my name, and So he was all like, I let my dad down, So he was feeling all good. I got to do the right thing, My dad. I'm like, dude, you better go in there and go home.
how many years did he get?
Man, they tried to give him some time. Then they ended up letting him out because he was finna tell all he knew. And the NBA was like, oh, we're going to get him out. We're going to get him out of jail. Get him out. Get him out of jail. We're going to work out something. We need you to shut up. Yeah, man, he was saying way too much about how this whole thing works and how the whole thing is fixed and controlled, and everybody wanted to shut him up. But he had already spilled the beans. I'm like, we already know.
Yeah, I mean, we know now. I mean, because look at the crap that's going on now. These Lakers right now.
You saw that?
Exactly.
They kept the Kings out of it.
Oh yeah.
That game was so criminal.
You not made, but before that, the Trailblazers, man. That game 7, the Trailblazers.
Listen, and that's how everybody knew, because it was all them faulty games. Everybody knew was faulty. He came and corroborated them. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing was this: he was only doing what the league wanted him to do. That's the thing.
He had marching orders.
They didn't care. Like the thing is that he wasn't doing something against the league. Like he changing the game in the league. Like, hey, what the hell they doing winning? That ain't where we want this game to go. He was doing what they wanted. So he was like, it was all going in their favor. So if he made a bad call, it was in the favor of what the league wanted.
Right.
So that's where he's like, I never called a bad game. Because in his mind,
I know one thing is going to happen, though. One of these NBA players is going to snap one day and just be like, yo, they rigging the games, y'all.
I'm going to tell you right now.
KD feel like he's about to blow up talking about that.
Patreon, but I might as well do it right here.
Yeah.
We all in live, so let's do it live.
Exclusive.
All right.
He said exclusive.
Exclusive.
Right. Exclusive.
Wait, hold on. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Donate to the Cash App.
Please donate to Cash App. No sport.
It was an NBA player has already exposed this league, and because of it, they're being punished for it. And he's an All-Star Hall of Fame player, and his name is Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett has exposed all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah.
I heard about that.
Right.
Heard about that story.
So
This is
KG,
new to me.
yeah, Kevin Garnett exposed all of it because he's still salty about how they only got one championship, and they gave it to LeBron when he went to Miami, and they played Miami, and they was beating Miami, and they was better than them. They was like, we was still beating them, and when they were younger than us, and we was still beating them, and we went to Game 7, and they got cheated out of a game, and he was like, look, man, I'm just tell you like this, like when he was sitting there, we weren't the agenda.
Yep, I remember that.
Was Miami. He was like, yeah, I said it. Because he mad because
I remember that.
He's being blackballed for opening his mouth on the show. And the way he treated Dwayne Wade, they took away the show. Area 23. Remember he had that Area 23?
Yeah, the Area 21.
Have you noticed nobody even said anything about it? It's just been gone.
They took it away because of the COVID.
No, it's been gone away. It was going away.
If you remember, Cino, if you remember in that Game 1, they ejected Paul Pierce because him and Dwayne Wade made contact or whatever. I guess either Dwayne Wade or Paul Pierce coming across the screen, and like the ref just ejected Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce didn't really say anything. Yep.
The agenda and the fix was in, so they already knew. And like he said, we were better than them, and they knew it. And they said the agenda was Miami. It was not us anymore. They were the new agenda, and that was it. And once he started speaking out, and when he was on his show, he said something, and the league didn't like it, and they took away his show. They don't really do nothing with Kevin Garnett no more, even though he's trying to buy the Minnesota Timberwolves and he's been kind of playing back nice. They still mention him here and there, but sparingly. Kevin Garnett has been like pushed way out to the side. And then they took all the stuff he had with his financial troubles. And because that's really why he was snapping. You know, he's going through a divorce with his wife. He got robbed by his managers for like almost all his money. You know, so like you ain't got no money.
Some million, wasn't it?
Millions.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he was like, so he was suing the lawyer. So he was just mad. And then y'all snatched his show from him. You know, I'm like, man, y'all did him dirty. And man, he was just like, screw.
You know who else was dropping them bombs for a second was Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban was exposing all of that stuff too until they hit him with a $250,000 David Stern hit him with a $250,000 fine, and that kind of ceased all of that. You know what I'm saying?
All of that, plus
I think talked about that not too long ago.
Yeah, he's a new owner. Plus, Stern was going to strip him of ownership. He was risking losing ownership of the team.
Yeah,
the board governor put him out.
He was blasting him. He was so salty about that 06 Miami Heat and Dallas series, man. He was blasting all of them, blasting the refs, all of them.
Yeah,
and David Stern was like, he had enough.
He hired retired referees. He hired them to watch the NBA finals, and he put it all on the internet. He had them watch the NBA finals and say, this is a bad call, that's a bad call, that shouldn't have happened, and put it out. Man, the NBA hit him with a $500,000 fine, threatened to take the team from him. That's why when he went to the finals again, he was no longer the wild, going out of control Cuban no more.
Right. You didn't hear nothing from him.
He was very humble. He was very humble.
Yes. Because they already told him.
They told him he won. What else you got to say? He won.
Right.
Listen.
We got you this time.
Right.
Now you got your one. Now that's it. Now go sit down somewhere. With Cuban, you know, he always do these things to stand out because he always wanted to be a known billionaire. You know, most billionaires be like, I'm a billionaire. I ain't got to impress no damn body.
Right.
They quiet as hell. You don't even be knowing it. They ain't trying to impress you. Cuban want to be known. Look at me. I'm Mark Cuban.
I'm rich. I'm wealthy. Yeah, that crap.
Look at me.
And they don't care how they dress either. A lot of them don't care how they dress either.
Hell no, they
dress. They don't care how they groom themselves. They be walking around all musty and shit. I've heard this from other people. You know what I mean?
You have some billionaires that know how to get fly, and then there's some billionaires that look like bums. That's just
I've
how
heard
it
that
is.
about
That's how it is
You
with
wouldn't even know
anybody.
it.
I heard Brad Pitt walk around all funky too. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't watch.
He looked like he would too, bro. He looked like he would walk around.
Who's the one? Like I remember there was a dude that be dressing like in swimming trunks and sandals when it's raining outside in LA. What's that?
Sound like a Floridian, man.
The dude that plays the Flash, like the one in the Justice League, Ezra Miller, I think his name is.
Oh God. Oh God.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You go
on the road to victory.
Oh God, here you go with them Eagles, man.
Oh, we are not talking about football right now. This is basketball crap.
I know. I just did this to the fuck with Christina. I just did this to the fuck with Christina. I know, though.
Cut the F-bombs, though.
I know.
That's the Eagles. What's up, Eagles?
What up, bro? You talking about the Eagles, man?
What up?
Chilling.
What's
in
good?
my head. Not an Eagles.
I heard we lost tonight. The Lakers. We lost tonight, and I heard AD hurt tonight.
Yeah, y'all got spanked.
Might be out.
LeBron quit.
LeBron
quit on the team.
Like he always do. You know, even though I hate LeBron James.
Like we always do about this time.
He's a role player.
Don't.
He's a role player.
You got a role player song.
LeBron
Don't they
He's
play
a
the next
role
Wednesday?
player, role player.
Well, today's the 15th, right?
I like that, baby. Play a role player. LeBron's a role player.
Yeah, that's the old man.
Okay,
You got
the Nets play
you got hit the Temptations. He's a role player, role player.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the exactly.
Oh, there you go. You
Oh, don't get Nick started. That's it. That's it there, right there.
You gotta get the Temptations walk on. You feel me? Hold on. You gotta get the Temptations walk on. You feel me? Got
Oh man, don't get Nick started, bro. That's his generation right there. You know what I'm saying? You start up kind of dance person. You gonna have Nick on here doing the hustle, the jitterbug, the shuffle butt.
Mashed potatoes, all that.
He said that. I saw the earplugs come out. My man jumped up. It was Temptations.
there it goes. I was gonna show you how to, you know what I mean, the walk, you know what I mean, because you want to, it actually goes with the song.
Stood up in 15 live stream yards we done did. Now y'all done got him up. Now.
No, man, it goes with the song, man. It goes with the
Oh, man, don't let him grab that basketball out the closet.
Yeah, look, he got
Look at him. Look at him.
Hey, yo, Casino.
Show me how David Ruffin would he would throw the mic up in the air, turn around, catch it before he do his splits.
Man, I don't know how to do that.
No, that was right. No,
that is only for David Ruffin to do, man. I don't know how to do that.
Hey, yo, Casino, you gotta make a T-shirt just like that. He's a role player, role player.
Right there. See?
You gotta make a T-shirt.
I gotta have LeBron, layup, James. I gotta get all of them. LeBron, layup, James. Oh, I liked it today. Today he is now #1, all-time leader in turnovers.
Turnovers, yeah.
He
exactly. So, real quick, yeah, man. So all of that, he's a great passer and all that crap. That gets thrown out the window right there, man. Great passes don't turn over the ball.
Not to the LeBron James fanatic. They're gonna disregard everything.
I was telling my homie.
I gotta wait 2 more days. I'm gonna get the Valentine's Day candy. So Valentine's Day candy. I'm picking that stuff up. Marked down.
You about to get the Godiva? And that's the only candy I want. I got a taste for that Godiva stuff.
Man, I'm getting whatever's 50 and 75% off.
Do Godiva go on sale?
I ain't never missed markup price. I'm like, for one day? I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna take some of this candy.
When I first bought Godiva chocolate, and reality hit me like, dog, $100 for a box of chocolates, like,
right?
Like what?
Hey,
that chocolate good though. I can't even count.
I remember one girl like, yo, buy a video game before you buy me something. I'd be like, I could play that game anytime I want.
You know what I mean? Around
Jay Reed from Akron, LeBron James. Jay Reed from Akron.
Yeah, well, I thought that was to you then.
But I was telling
you a box of candy for $100 and I can have you anytime I want. Bet. That sounds like a deal.
Nigga, I was just thinking about like, man, I could have bought a pair of, like Jordans or something with this. Like I was thinking about like crazy stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, you know how many lap dances I could have got?
I could have got 5 if I was in New York. And,
I wish LB was there with me last night. He'd have pointed out which one. Nah, not them.
If I was down south, I could have got 10 lap dances off of that. And if I was in New York, I could have got 5. It's $20.
They don't even count the money. They give you a private thing. They don't count no money. You just start throwing singles and they just, all right, pick them up and go. It ain't even.
They be counting, dog. Some will be counting like right in front of me too. That's why I just give them the 20. Like, here,
take the solid 20.
I'll go away.
Wow.
Nah, I just throw a bunch of singles and it look like a lot.
I
and it
do
be
that too,
oh,
but
yeah,
I don't like drawing attention to myself. Like, I don't like.
He
I'm
said
not
bunch of
controlling
singles.
myself in the
rain on it, you know what I mean?
I would just bust $1. That's it.
Oh,
Give
plus
her
I
a
got,
20 and tell her to bring, give you 19
I
bags.
got the attracting dollar thing. I
Do
throw a
some
bunch of
pennies.
money
I
on
throw
their
some
back
pennies.
and let the money fall in my lap, and then I get to throw the same money right back on them again.
Yeah,
We gotta recycle the money.
Right. You gotta learn that technique.
No, I'll never forget when I seen this dude throw change. Like he threw like a roll of quarters at somebody. I was like,
I would too. Throw quarters at the girls. Yeah.
Oh,
You throw
bro.
quarters.
roll of quarters. Like you know the brown little
You
plastic.
getting kicked out? You do that out here.
Why not? We can't throw quarters at the girls.
And he got kicked out the club for that though.
I seen a whole World Star video.
What about pennies?
Years ago, man. Some he was at this strip club, you know what I mean? When they on the stripper pole, dude, like you know what I mean, on the stage, he'd eat for the dollar bills on the floor, and he started, you know what I mean, taking the dollar, sweeping dollar bills off the floor, you know what I mean, with his foot. Just that was hilarious.
Yeah, got a lot too.
Nick, where was that at? Was that during the Harlem Renaissance at Ray's Boom Boom Room?
Come on to the boom boom room. Come on to the boom boom room.
No, that was probably like the grand opening of Shoes Rendezvous. That was probably
The dewdrop.
I swear the dewdrop in every state, dog.
Every state got a dewdrop in. You know that.
Never.
Hey, yo, Cino. Even though I'm a diehard Lakers fan, I don't want to win the NBA championship this year.
There you go.
You should have won it last year.
Anyway,
that's right. We boycotting.
Unless they
We shouldn't have won it last year.
That's right.
We shouldn't have won it last year.
Yeah.
Y'all won it last year due to circumstances, dog.
And you didn't win.
I know that's why I said it don't count. It don't count.
Pandemic tournament.
I'm not. This thing, like at first I was talking about like it's a Mickey Mouse ring and all that, but I didn't get that same energy to Tom Brady this week. So it was like,
why would you?
Because I thought I would. You can't call the NFL a pandemic champion, a pandemic Super Bowl.
No,
you can
can't.
call it that.
No, I
don't. I just didn't.
They played a full season. Playoff.
They never had a stop.
Half of the league got injured.
Yeah, but they never had a stop.
They played.
Yeah, they never had a
Half of the
stop.
league was out due to COVID and
the
injury.
NBA, they took 4 months off. Then they came back and started a mini tournament for a title.
Dog, NFL didn't even have a summer practice of freaking train. That's why everybody was getting hurt because they wasn't used to getting hit yet. Like
everybody was getting hurt. I mean, but they were involved. They were in the same boat as everybody else. Nobody had an advantage. Everybody had the same crippling thing against them. So anybody would have won it. They would have said, "Man, okay, everybody in the same boat though." But the show didn't stop. Every week, the show don't stop. You got to keep going. And they played the games, and yeah, they got them games in, though.
If everybody was 100% healthy, we probably would have got a different Super Bowl. Probably. Or a different playoff bracket.
Yeah, I'm from Philly, Andrew. My two favorite teams is the Eagles and Lakers.
AB wasn't 100% healthy. Our quarterbacks weren't 100% healthy. Nobody was 100%. You know, nobody goes to the Super Bowl is 100% healthy.
Clearly, Patrick Mahomes' O-line wasn't healthy at all. Like, dog, I didn't know that missing 2 starters was going to ruin him like that, dog. I had no clue.
Bro, why are we still talking about the Super Bowl, man? Let's move on from that. Wait now.
Hey man, C-Fan is okay, man. It's okay.
With pandemic and all that, it's no, it's not the same.
Well, I am ready for like next season because I want to see if they're gonna actually trade Deshaun to the Jets. Because what, like,
he's not going anywhere, bro. He's not
like when everybody talk about that, like,
get
damn,
out your
like,
head.
this might go down.
Just get it out of your head, though.
This might go
He's
down.
not going anywhere, dog.
If you
Get it out of your head.
I was wondering when he was going, the weed was going to wear off, and he was going to realize he was making a mistake. He was, they just traded Russ. And what's his name going to the 49ers? And man, it's crazy. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna wait till y'all figure this out.
No, matter of fact, did you see that meme when it was like, I understand that people call Tom Brady the GOAT, but he got one more task to take. He got one more task to become like the true GOAT, and they had Tom Brady in the Jets uniform. You have one more task to be the GOAT.
Man, what more do y'all want from him? Damn.
The last, like, how many years? Like,
man, the Jet fans hate Tom Brady. But they were so
the Jets?
Yes. The Jets hate Tom Brady because what they did to him.
The Jets is trash. They can't beat no. Well,
don't blame him for the loss. Blame
Marcel. Hold on. Last great team, though. That was the last great team from the Jets, the 2009 team.
The last time the Jets was good when they had Marshall Falk.
Marshall Falk didn't join the Jets.
Marshall Falk never played for the Jets, bro.
Marshall Falk never joined the Jets, bro.
When they had Tuna, I did this too. We had the best. We did the best Jets team, and it was the team. They were 12-4, and they were leading the game 10-0. I think it was 98 or 99. That was like the best team they had, and they were like.
Oh yeah,
12.
that is like the one with Keyshawn Johnson and
Was that with Neil O'Donnell?
Yeah.
Neil O'Donnell was the quarterback.
Yeah, man.
That team, Keyshawn Johnson was stuck.
That was 98, I think, and they lost to the Denver Broncos. They were leading 10-0.
Curtis Martin.
Then he ended up going to the Buccaneers.
Curtis, my favorite Martin.
Yeah.
Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin was dope.
Yeah,
Jackson got her out of his pocket. He was dope.
Then you had the Jets era with San Antonio Holmes and all them, and like they was cool.
Pennington, yeah.
So that 2009 squad was the last squad. Like I thought that squad was actually going to go to the Super Bowl, and I think they lost.
So Buck done. He was y'all quarterback, wasn't he? Y'all ain't have Vinny. No, I think Testaverde was quarterback.
No, Vinny Testaverde was gone by then. I forgot who they had.
Neil O'Donnell was the quarterback, I think.
Whatever happened to Thomas Jones?
Oh, he do acting. He's an actor. He's in movies.
Oh yeah, he's acting now.
No, he's in movies now.
TV shows, movies acting now.
Is you Jerry?
So did Deshaun end up?
That show was him. Now that you just said that. Now I gotta watch the movie.
You said,
I gotta watch the movie. That show was him.
He said,
I done seen that movie 1,000 times and never realized it.
What y'all think about Chris Carter?
He said, who you here for? That man said, who you here for?
Yeah, Chris Carter. He played for the Vikings.
He said, who you here for? Dre.
Right now. I done just
that man said, who you here for? Dre. You here for Dre? Suge sent you? That's how you got there.
Hey, Carcino, what you think about Chris Carter? He used to play for the Vikings.
What about him?
I'll see that team could give Tom Brady a shot back then.
You talking about that 98 team? You talking about the 98 Vikings team?
No, the early 2000s Vikings. Randy Moss and Chris Carter and Dante Culpepper.
No, they went because they didn't have any defense at that time.
I was gonna say they ain't no defense.
And the fact is, when they were supposed to make it was 98. That was the year,
right?
When Kobe
that dumb kicker didn't know how to kick. So
yeah, and that kicker missing. It was gonna be the Broncos and Minnesota. They were the two top teams in the league. So
the Super Bowl I wanted that I never got. Because
you've been crazy.
I wanted.
And I was like, man, this ain't the Super Bowl. I don't want to see no Atlanta Dirty Birds in there.
Right.
Jamal,
watch the Super Bowl.
I know what player I want. I want coming to my team. I want JJ Watt. I want my Birds to get JJ Watt.
Why?
I want the Eagles to get JJ Watt because we're gonna be a scary D-line.
JJ Watt and the Eagles.
I think JJ.
Wow,
that's like
back trolling again.
I'm not trolling. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying him and Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham.
Brandon Graham, J.J. Watt.
Man, J.J. Watt is done.
No, did you see J.J. Watt this year apologize to Watson for wasting his time?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard the Packers trying to get J.J. Watt though.
Man, them injuries done killed him.
They love to get washed up players with names, and then it's just like when people went and they got Warren Sapp, and he was like, "Hey, we got Sapp." I'm like, "Dog, Sapp was done. Sapp had one good kid, and he was still going
There's
off."
a few things I want to go to. I want Russ to just say the words, "I want to be traded." Please just say it. Please.
Russ ain't gonna do it.
Please.
He gotta ask Sierra first.
He gotta ask Sierra. He gotta ask Sierra. He gotta ask
Sierra if he could do all that.
Of course.
I want the Giants to get him. Like,
he gotta ask Sierra, LV. If he asks Sierra, if you don't ask Sierra, he will treat him like a boy.
I will tweet Sierra.
They
Like
rejected the deal for Baker Mayfield. They would have had Russell Wilson, and Baker Mayfield would have been in Seattle. They turned down.
Russell in Cleveland.
That was back in 2000.
But they ain't gonna have it, though. But you gotta ask Sierra.
Talking about when they had the stack team with Odell in there, and everybody went to Cleveland, and Russ was there.
They wanted their contract extension, and Russ knew what he wanted. Seattle was going to do a sign and trade. They did not want to pay Russ all that money. So when they paid him, they were still looking to trade Russ. Because I'm like, dog, y'all finna send him to Cleveland.
Like, don't send him to Cleveland.
Man, the Giants need him, dog. Like, we need to be, like, revitalized.
Then ask Sierra.
Hold on. Who a Giants fan?
Me.
Oh! You know I got beef with you, bro. Oh, y'all niggas.
Wait, what?
No. Giants.
About our rivalry. The Eagles and Giants rivalry.
What?
Do we? We got more concern.
Y'all my
about
ops. Y'all my ops. Y'all my ops.
I thought Eagles rival was the Cowboys.
Eagles, dog. Like, we just look at the Eagles like, yeah, y'all won. We beat Brady twice. Y'all only beat him one time.
That's a compliment. Okay.
I mean,
that's true. That's true. But we the only two teams in the NFL to beat Tom Brady.
I mean, look, I gotta give
Tom Brady. That's what happened. Y'all ain't beat Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I gotta give the Giants
500 yards and like 5 touchdowns.
And still lost.
Dog, it wasn't him, it's the defense. Tom Brady don't play no damn D. Belichick decided to sit down his best corner to try to teach him a lesson in the damn Super Bowl. What the hell's wrong with you? This man
still alone.
No. I gotta give the Giants the props because they did something y'all Eagles can't. Beat Tom Brady.
No. You gotta give my team credit. Stop being a hating ass nigga.
Like, dog, the Eagles turned around and took one of the Giants playbooks, the Statue of Liberty play, to get that off. That was clever though. That was clever to do that. That got in Tom Brady's head. That was.
You talking about that one play where we set Tom Brady in the clutch?
No, the play when y'all threw to the quarterback. They threw the ball.
That's the Statue of Liberty play. I was like, did they just take the Giants play?
That's not the Statue of Liberty.
That was the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
No, it wasn't. We called that
That
play
was the Philly special, fam. That was the Philly
Right.
special.
That's the Philly.
So anyway, the Statue of Liberty is when you do the handoff, but you jump in.
That's what he did. That's what Nick Foles did.
Nah, man, that's not how.
No, we did it different, dog. We did it different. We called that the Philly special. What we did was we made the Patriots defense thinking we was gonna do it in the end zone, but we stood.
Did he just use a Giants play? I think even the commentary brought that up.
I don't know.
I gotta rewatch it. I gotta rewatch that.
No, but y'all, your team 1-1 with Brady.
No, they threw the ball to the wide receiver, and the wide receiver come across. They threw it to him on a pitch. Then the quarterback run out for a pass, and then he throw the pass to the quarterback. That's what that play is. That's the New England special. When they do normally do a double reverse pitch, and then Edelman and get it because Edelman used to play quarterback a little bit, so he could throw a pass. So They normally go to a player on your team who can pass the ball. So the Eagles end up stealing that play and doing it in the same game. And then now, but theirs worked. Tom Brady dropped it. It was a little too long. Tom couldn't get there. And he hit him on the hands and then dropped it. Yeah, that was it.
Yep, and that didn't have Trey Burton.
But
it took a while to take in, though. It did take a while. I was like, damn, did the Eagles just win?
They gave y'all,
like, bro.
Y'all didn't get the man was out of bounds and they reviewed it.
No. He caught that. Bullshit. No, bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, you about to have Cito? You about to have Cito make like 5 videos like he did that year? No, he made like 5 videos back to back. I was like, no, you still going on?
I showed y'all every play they gave y'all a touchdown. This dude hit the ball on the ground, the ball popped up.
They was killing you in the comments, like, dog, Cito still crying about the tails. Like,
you know, Carsino a hater. You know, Carsino a hater.
I showed all the Super Bowl rings, and when we got to the Eagles, I was like, "This is the one they stole."
Dog, Atlanta should have beat the Patriots too. Atlanta should have won too until they started making dumb decisions.
Tom Brady won all his. He claims that Tom Brady won all his though. Somehow.
That's right.
And I thought he was going to retire, but I think he's trying to go for 10 rings, dog.
You can't Tom retiring at all.
I think Brady trying to go for 10. Which would be crazy.
He is going for it.
I thought he was going. I thought him and Gronk was going to be like, all right, I'm out of here. But I was like, you still coming back? I was like, okay.
It's Brady, man.
I don't.
So you know, Carsino, don't you ever forget that night. Don't you forget that night we beat Tom Brady.
Do you see them doing a repeat of Chiefs versus Bucks again?
Yeah, like, I do.
It's a strong.
I think next season will be the year that the Bills will actually go.
Where was
every year they get closer, dog. Like every year they get closer.
But I know the Bucks going. I'm telling you that now. Nobody beat it.
Man, forget
what was the ratings for that Super Bowl?
If it's not the Chiefs, it might be the Ravens.
I want the Ravens to go. I want Lamar to get a ring. I want Lamar to get a
pass.
Yeah, I would love for him to get a ring, man. But I don't
think the way they be doing Lamar be dirty, dog, on the media. Like they be doing him dirty. I'll be like,
of course they do. Even when he was breaking all the passing, when he was passing and getting like 3,000 yards and almost 4,000 yards passing.
It's either Ravens or the Bills. Like the Bills been getting closer and closer every year, but I want the Ravens to like go to the bowl.
Hell, they might try to carry the Browns to another level.
Man, I hope they.
They said that the Super Bowl was the most streamed Super Bowl in history. Like,
it wasn't.
Yeah, they did. Like it was the largest streamed Super Bowl in NFL history.
Yeah,
I want my team to get more Super
Bowl versus the old place.
Increase.
So everybody thought this was going to be like the craziest game ever.
Over 65% increase.
Dog, it's like the battle of the faces. Like it's the old face versus the new face. So everybody thought this game was going to be like the craziest game ever, dog. Like
they said it was 5.7 million viewers. Damn near per minute. I'm like, man, what? That's crazy. That's the on-minute average was 5.7 million viewers.
That's wild.
Hey, yo, Carsino, do you ever think the Ravens, not the Ravens, the Raiders? Do you think the Raiders gonna make it to the Super Bowl?
No.
It's gonna be a long while.
They'll make the playoffs. And that's a accomplishment right there.
Wasn't the Raiders in the playoffs this year? I don't remember. Was that
the Raiders? No, they wasn't in the playoffs this year.
Okay.
You put Deshaun Watson with that system,
in the Raiders,
take off.
In the Raiders,
yep. If they put Deshaun Watson back there,
what did somebody in the media say other than the Jets? They said, was it the Colts?
Yeah, I know the Colts was the name.
Somebody said like on ESPN.
That ain't gonna happen. They in the same division. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Hey man, did anybody hear that since William Fuller's supposed to be he's reportedly leaving. So if that's the case, I mean then they gotta get rid, like Deshaun Watson's gotta leave, bro. Like I can't even think of a weapon that he has there. Like if William Fuller if he leaves, then like that's a guarantee that the whole team's splitting up, bro. Like it's over with.
What the Texans? Stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
Because they fired the president. Like they let him go right there. He resigned. The president of the team. You know, it's like they already know the writing was on the wall. It was some dirty stuff happening over there from the general manager all the way down as far as the reason why they want to leave. Now they fired the president of the company, told him, look, you got to step down. Look, he want to leave and we trying to do everything. He still want out. Like, nope, I do not want no parts of Houston.
So isn't that like the So Cars, isn't that the first step they made towards like trying to keep Deshaun or try to please him? I think it's too late for that shit. It's too late for that shit.
It's too late. The first, it was the coach and general manager. He was the main problem. And then he comes back on the team. He the one traded the dumbest trade in NFL history.
The dumbest trade in NFL history.
Oh yeah, when they traded
Hopkins.
Yeah. Hopkins.
I still can't.
They give up a second round pick for him.
That's just
which was my versus was supposed to get him, but we passed on
which was my they got a second round pick and a washed up running back in return.
Right.
Yo man, look, I started like at first I thought it was basketball. Like it's obvious in basketball. There's only like a handful of teams that give a fuck about like winning. Right, the organizations, because they go get paid regardless, bro. But there's only like a couple of teams that care